Hello, audience. Archana is here with Braintunes with Archana. In my series titled Women of Substance, today I have with me Mrs. Mala Mansukhani, who is a founder of Grow Younger and has also authored a book by the same title. Her tagline is We Grow Together and We Grow Younger. So, as you see, ma'am is a 40-ish something. Welcome to the studios, ma'am.
Hi, good evening, Archana. How are you?
I am good, thank you, ma'am. How are you?
I'm doing great, thanks.
Ma'am, I wonder what is it behind you dyeing your hair pepper and salt when you are all of 40s?
I feel, I just want to be the way I am. I don't want to keep dyeing my hair or what, because I just feel very comfortable the way I am, you know.
Don't tell me you're older than 40, ma'am. Right, ma'am. So you are a fitness enthusiast and it is reflected in your personality. So Mala ma'am is a fitness enthusiast. She's a philanthropist and she is a self-proclaimed fittest grandma. Now that's a wonderful title. How can you be a grandma at such a young age, ma'am? This is really a secret. You are getting all the more mysterious.
It's good, no? After 40, you should get.
Undoubtedly, ma'am. So, ma'am, tell my audience who is Mala Mansukhani?
Mala Mansukhani. Mala Mansukhani, I feel, I'm just a beautiful soul, mother of three kids, and I have five grandchildren. My oldest grandson is 15-year-old.
Wow.
Yes. And I love spreading smile. I love workouts, and I love to experiment things where fitness is concerned. So I've done mountain trekking, then running, weightlifting, yoga. I mean, anything new that comes in fitness, I want to go and try it out.
Amazing, ma'am. I hope you're not pulling my leg when you're saying you have a 15-year-old grandson.
Yes, I do.
Okay,
Make
ma'am.
it
Tell
call
us.
for pull your leg.
Okay. So, ma'am, what are your fitness programs all about? Tell me about these programs that you conduct.
Okay, my fitness programs are all about, like, first I start my prayers with them, and I teach them gratitude, which we all know, but over the period of time, due to stress or due to this rat run race, what we have in our life, we forget gratitude. We forget to give me time, we forget to give that quality time for our own selves. So my program is all about this. I do stretching with them, yoga, then storytelling, counseling, and I also, after my workout, if there are any programs that I'm going to organize, then I give them a month or 1.5 month training on dance steps. And then all put together, I then put them on the stage and they just dance and they feel great. And, they get their own confidence back.
Wow. So, what is the story behind this initiative, ma'am?
Okay. Um, um, my mother, single lady, brought four daughters up. Yeah. And I saw how she struggled and she wanted to put all the four daughters in convent school where her relatives used to laugh that you don't have enough money and you want to put your kids in a convent school. Why don't you put them in any government school or something? So my mom said, no, this is one thing I want to do it. And my mom did. She used to design clothes for American market in those days, and she used to work for some person. So
Mhm.
he said, you can take whatever amount of work you want. And then my mother used to cut, and she used to have 15, 20 cardigans under her. So I grew up seeing all that. I saw how hard work my mother did. And over the period of time, when she neglected herself, dedicate her own life for her kids, the emotions, the health, everything, how it affects, I've seen that very well. And it's not the question only about my mother, it's about all the females that have gone through this. I mean, every mother would want to give even a last drop of her blood for her kids, you know. So I have seen that. And last 7 years, my mother suffered a lot with her health. She had knee replacement, which is very common. Okay, she had stone problem, then she had dementia, she lost her memory, then she got cancer, and then she got atrial fibrillation, which is a heart problem. And finally, last 7 months, we knew that nothing can be done about it. And the emotions that kept going up and down, but I was with her thick and thin all the time, not only me but my kids and my son-in-law. So I could understand my mother very well, and I just decided that I am going to do something that any old people, like I'm associated with a lot of NGOs, I just want to go and give them my time, spend some quality time, because uh, we all love our parents, no doubt. Even if you're poor, you have no money, or you are loaded with money, we love our parents. But somewhere down the line, there is a time that we don't spend quality time with our parents, don't listen to them, you know. So I have this tattoo on my neck called Speak Up. I also do speak up therapies, which means I know that these ladies love talking what is in their mind, they want to just share, and there's nobody to listen to them. So I do these kind of therapies also with them. So this is what motivated me, and I just go to NGOs, I take my classes, spend a lot of time with them.
That is indeed very inspirational, ma'am. And yes, born of a woman of substance, you have proved to be a full woman of substance. I'm so glad that I'm talking to you right now, ma'am. Ma'am, tell me about what is this Nana-Nani and Dada-Dadi adoption all about?
Okay, as I told you, I go and spend a lot of time in NGOs. So I hear so many stories that 7 साल हो गए हैं मेरे बेटे ने मुझे फोन नहीं किया. Somebody will say कि मेरी बेटी 10 साल से मुझे एक बार फोन नहीं किया. Nobody comes to meet. So what I did with my Grow Younger group, I I organized a program. I did a dance show for those NGO people, and I also did Nana-Nani Dada-Dadi adoption, which I told people that please be a part of this, because this is not only my mission, but I want everybody to think like, supposing if you are alone, and anytime some far of your friend or rishtedar comes and calls you and say, you know what, I want to come and spend some time with you, all of a sudden when you're so lonely alone, you would feel, wow, I want to meet this person. And then you just keep going on talking, because you are deprived with that kind of situation. You've not met somebody whom you know or what. So I tell people, come and spend some time with them, understand. Maybe you do a small thing, you know, either you can take them home. If you don't have a space or time to do that, you can come and spend, you know, every month or once in 3 months, come and spend time with them, talk to them, ask them what they want. Because as far as I'm concerned, these government NGOs, they only give very small amount of money for these things, you know. So their basic needs like buying chappal or soaps or towels, that money is not good enough for them. So just go and ask them if they need anything, you know, like a pair of shoes, your chappal, umbrella. Just be with them and just do it how you would do it for your grandparents, So this is what I want to do, and this is what my message was when I did Dada Dadi adoption. So many of them, they really got happy and inspired, and they go to NGO. There are some people who come along with me, so we do singing with them, dancing with them. We ask them to say some shairis. You won't believe, people who have not spoken for so long, they came up with such good shairis and they started singing. I mean, they had forgotten their own talent. So this is what I just go and listen to them, and they just, open their heart.
Lovely, ma'am. So, what happens is, caught in the rat race, people forget these simple things give so much of joy to senior citizens who have retired. And like you said, ma'am, not necessary that we bring them exotic things, just small things, and maybe just the love and belonging is what they crave for. And kudos, ma'am, lovely efforts that you are making in this direction. So, ma'am, what are all the activities that you conduct with senior citizens for senior citizens? I have watched a couple of videos with you with the senior citizens. I would like, right from the horse's mouth, what do you do?
As I said, I start with my prayers and I tell them to say loudly. And when they are praying, I teach them the meaning of it. Of course, 60 plus people know all the meaning, but then there are a few points that I just bring them to their notice. Then we do stretching little bit, we do warm up, then we do exercises. People who are on the wheelchair, I teach them how to do exercises. And I have a group of people who are, they have all some kind of health issues. Someone has a cancer, somebody's cancer survival, uh, some have polio, some have brain tumors. So all these people, when they meet, they get so much confidence back. If they are lacking in something, sometimes, you've seen even in parties or any social gathering, अगर कोई बच्चा अपने माँ को लेके जाता है और उसकी माँ को, if she's got a problem of hearing, so she feel embarrassed to ask second time, what, sorry, they feel shy. So I break these barriers. So what? We all have to go through this one day. So speak up loudly. Don't feel shy, because this, you know what? We think all the time, लोग क्या कहेंगे मेरे बारे में, क्या सोचेंगे, I have this issue, I have that. I had in which building I stay, 45 years, I didn't see that particular lady. And when I started my classes, somebody told me about her, and I really kept calling her. And I said, I just want to meet you. She had polio, and I had never seen her. And she had never gone out of her house because her hands and legs were like this. And she started coming, and she also did the dance on the stage, the Goomer dance. And we had done, there's another one very beautiful song which I can't remember, that uh, what Jinga Gapuri, whatever. I don't know that song. I'm not very good with Hindi songs and all. So, she danced on those songs. So it's actually they are doing, but I just give them a little push.
That's lovely, ma'am. I think that is what they require. That is what they require. And the moment they know that they have somebody who is paying attention, listening to them, all inhibitions are just washed off, and one tries to be oneself. So, ma'am, you believe that every single day should be a Mother's Day and a Father's Day, rather than dedicating one single day to them and flaunting love on social media on these
Exactly.
occasions.
Yes. Yes, I strongly believe that, because for me, every day I used to do different things for my mother, because I just wanted that smile on her face. And my mother was a very, very strong lady. And I just can't forget each and every moment that I spent with her. She was so full of positive and everything. She was a very, very strong lady. And I want all these ladies to be strong because I know they've gone through too much of hardship. And the least as kids, we can give them back. And I always believe what goes round comes round, you know. So whatever you can give them, it's like a blessing.
True, ma'am. So, ma'am, your programs are aimed at senior citizens only?
No, actually, I started this
Mhm.
programs specially for them. So I started like, then I got young ladies also. So I started 50 plus then, you know. So I used to get ladies of 45 also. And then I had ladies going up to 70, 80 also.
That's lovely, ma'am. So, ma'am, why I asked this question was of late we hear that depression is one of the major problems, leave alone the remaining health conditions. Now, with the pollution and the terrible lifestyle that people have, the lifestyle disorders creep in anyway. But depression is one thing which is afflicting people across age groups. What do you think? Are the causes and how do you think one should handle the same?
See, everybody has a different way of handling things, you know. uh, it's a teamwork in the house. I feel all the family members should help each other. The minute you see the symptoms that, you know, they are not normal, for example, if I say A is not behaving the same way what she used to behave, or if I see my friends not calling me for longer period, I will just go and call them and find out how they are doing. So even if when I speak to them, and if there is a shift in their talk, or you know, I feel little low, so I make a point to talk to them in such a casual way. And when they say, "Are yaar, chal rahi hai," I said, "No, zindagi chal nahi rahi hai. It's beautiful. Imagine that God has given you itna kuch baar ho raha hai, COVID mein especially, you know. Don't you think we are blessed? And we can see हमारी breath चल रही है. That itself is such a beautiful gift. You see, people outside are not getting food proper to eat, no shelter to sleep. See in hospitals how people are dying. There is so much happening. Why can't we be gratitude for what we have? We keep forgetting that. So once you realize this, I think you will find goodness in every single bit, you know. And I understand, as a human being, you go in depression or you feel you know, low. That's normal. But it is not normal to stay in that state of mind for a very long period. So you really have to, that's why my classes are also more about me time. What we have to do, if you ask anybody, everybody will say हम बहुत busy हैं, हमारे पास वक्त नहीं है. And yet there are so many depression cases and suicidal people, you know. Why? Because what we are, we don't show that, you know, and what we show, we are actually not. So I feel, why don't you, you know, express your emotions? If you're feeling low, why not? I'm telling you, when you behave the way you are without wearing a mask, there are options. You can help yourself, you know. So be very frank about it. Try to indulge yourself in some artwork, do certain things. You know, if you like, there is a time when I was in depression. That was many years back when I was in my 40s, you know. And I found my way out because I knew that my mom was struggling so much. I had no father, I had no brother, no male member absolutely in my family. I lost my husband in a very young age, and I felt I need to help myself. And trust me, I had nobody to talk. So I started going for my walks. Then gradually I enjoyed my walks and I started going to gym, and I discovered so much myself because I used to communicate with myself. And this is what I found out: what is lacking in people is we don't communicate with ourselves.
True, ma'am. I agree. Um, Ma'am, what do you have to tell to middle-aged women? You know, they are day in and day out, they dedicate themselves to the family. They forget that they are a living entity. And at one phase, everybody has their own lives. Children are grown up, they're busy with their own lives. Husband is busy with, maybe he is nearing retirement, he has his own circle. The woman is left all by herself, and then she feels, what have I done all my life? No, I haven't done anything. I've seen many women in this circumstances now. So what do you have to tell to them?
See, let me tell you one thing. We women are blessed with so much power that we don't even realize. And we take ourselves for granted. We don't feel our worth. I mean, tell me, a woman gives birth to a baby is such a beautiful thing. Only women can take all that. We sacrifice for each and every family member. Like we have to take care of our father, mother, in-laws, sister-in-laws, brother-in-laws, children. We have that power. We can't you see we do so much multitasking at 1 hour. You give me and we'll do 10 things together. And yet we are on time if we have to go to our workplace or wherever we give commitment. So we have that powers. It's only we keep forgetting. So please believe in yourself and understand that you are a person, you can either make it or break it. So, like when we go, when we travel, don't you hear, what before our flight takes off, they say, in any turbulent situation, the mask is going to fall, and first put that mask on yourself and then help others. The reason is if you are okay, you can take care of your family. So, why do we forget this simple, basic thing? First, take care of yourself, eat good food, do some kind of workout. If you are in a good mood, you are definitely going to spread good vibrations in your house. But if you are in a very foul mood, what are you going to spread? It's all about energies.
Agree, ma'am. So I believe in the saying, the hand that rocks the cradle rules the world. And I love this saying.
Yeah.
Right, ma'am. So you are such an inspiration, ma'am. You are indeed one of the epitomes of womanhood, is what I can say. You've been through a lot right from your childhood, and even in your youth, you have suffered the loss of a loved one. In spite of that, you are. What do I say, influencing so many lives, especially senior citizens who are in the dusk of their lives. Oops, I mean, your theory is grow younger, isn't it? Who are growing younger with the day.
Yeah.
So that is such a lovely thing, ma'am. I loved having you on my show. Anything that you would like to tell my audience, ma'am?
I just feel be yourself, और एक और चीज है हमारे इंडिया में कि जब औरत जैसी है वैसी, लाइक इफ यू स्टॉप कलरिंग योर हेयर, पीपल से ओ तुम बुढ़ी लग रही हो, क्या बात है, ऑल ओके. I mean, we are so used to, putting that different mask. What we are not, age gracefully. That is, if you don't want to do it, don't do it. If you want to do it, go ahead. But there's so much competition. People go for all these, artificial things like surgeries. Fair enough if you want to get on with it. But after getting everything, you're still not happy. Why don't you be yourself? Because when you are yourself, you're always content, you're always happy, you're always peaceful. So, what is that is missing in people's life? You need to sit and give the time and introspect your own self कि क्या हो रहा है. बिकॉज हम अपने आप को वक्त देते ही नहीं है तो ये चीजें समझने में नहीं आएगी. गिव सम टाइम टू योरसेल्फ, मेडिटेट, एटलीस्ट स्टार्ट बाय 2-3 minutes, then go to 5, 10, 15 minutes, whatever you like to do it, and you see you will find completely new person within yourself.
That is so nice, ma'am. So, ma'am, you conduct your classes in Mumbai, right, ma'am?
Yeah.
So, what if my audience across India or across the globe wants to join your classes? How do we go about that?
I can We can do online classes for them, but I have done so many classes even for school, colleges, children, and corporates, where all women are working.
Okay.
So I have trained at least more than 200 people in one class. So there are different places where I train, and I mainly love doing my classes in open air, because क्या होता है, कुछ उम्र के बाद पीपल से भी रहने दो यार, बाहर नहीं जाना है, यही ठीक हूँ, से नहीं घर से बाहर निकलो. When you get out, when you breathe in open air, it's altogether different ball game. And abhi since COVID में सब इतने डरे हुए हैं, I really want even the 60 plus people to get out for a walk. या तो आप कहीं जाके 10-15 मिनट खुली हवा में बैठो. Talk to yourself, you will feel very good. And when you do that, you will want to do more and more. And this is how you will discover about yourself. So it's very important to get out of the house. हम कभी because see what has happened, हम बहुत lazy बनते जाते हैं. And every time we remind ourselves that, oh, अब मैं 60 की हूँ, अब मैं 55 की हूँ. I always feel I have actually never thought about it. जब मैं first time grandmother बनी थी, I was walking the ramp for Mrs. Gladrex of India in 2006.
That's
So
lovely.
I just feel, do what you like. Don't think about लोग क्या कहेंगे, because वो वैसे ही कहेंगे. तुम कुछ करोगे या नहीं. Why not to do what you like? So just go with your heart, believe in your gut feeling, and just go and do. Worst come worst, what? You're going to laugh at me. I'm going to look like stupid. Fair enough. We all make mistakes. Accept the way you are.
Nice, ma'am. That is a very beautiful attitude to have to life, because be good, do good, be bad, do bad. People are still going to talk. Bolne do.
Exactly.
How is it
Yeah.
going to make a difference? Right.
Exactly.
So live life king size like you want is what you believe, ma'am.
Yes.
Very
Yes.
nice, ma'am. So, ma'am, do you have any YouTube channel wherein my audience can actually look at your programs and maybe be motivated to take these fitness regimes up?
Yes, I have some of my YouTube में है कुछ मेरे videos. And initially when I used to do all these things, I was not very savvy with social media. So for a very long time, I didn't do that, because मैं इन सब चक्करों में थी नहीं. I would go physically, spend time, do workout. I used to run 5 classes a day. एक क्लास में कम से कम मेरे पास 20 औरतें आती थी, So I used to run my class. So lockdown के बाद ये सब बंद हो गया है. But now again I'm starting my boot camps where I want people to come, because now 60 plus people cannot go in gym, which I feel that's little unreasonably what BMC norms are. Because where do these 60 plus people go? In fact, they should be, because हम कितना fear में जी रहे, why they need to get out. इतना अब डरा के मत रखो, because बहुत सारे लोग हैं जो डर रहे हैं. We don't want to go out. So when you're not going out, you're still asymptomatic. You will anyway get जब होना है. डर के मारे you will feel more low, you will feel more threatened कि मैं ये नहीं कर सकती हूँ. And you know what, moreover, um, कभी भी आप देखो बच्चे क्या बोलेंगे, अरे मम्मा नहीं नहीं मत जाओ, आप चल नहीं सकते हो, गिर नहीं जाओ. Don't make them इतना dependent on yourself. Let them be independent. थोड़ा जाइए. थोड़ी थोड़ी बात पे हम लोग को आदत है कि टैबलेट लेना है, हेडेक है तो आई हैव टू नो. वी वांट क्विक रिजल्ट्स, तो वो अच्छा नहीं है. Let the process take place. Just enjoy every bit. You will understand then more.
Wow, very nice, ma'am. So you design your own fitness regimes, ma'am?
Yes, 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 yes. And
Okay.
I don't believe in any diets. I
Mhm.
believe in eating. I believe giving quality time to yourself. I believe कि ठीक है, मैं I have 5 grandchildren. I keep traveling to Mumbai and to London because my 3 grandchildren are there and 2 are in Mumbai. So I keep shuffling, I keep traveling, but I know that by hook or by crook, my commitments, my time for classes, I give time for my own fitness. I still run, and then I give quality time. अगर मुझे कुछ लिखना है, पढ़ना है, so I organize that time. And at the same time, if my kids need my help, I'm there always for them. So ऐसा नहीं है कि मुझे बस सारा टाइम या तो वो काम करना है या ये. So we women are very good in balancing, you know. So why don't you do that? You can do it. Of course you can do that. So
Right, ma'am.
believe
But
yourself.
the what we women think is first priority is family, children,
Yeah.
husband,
Yes.
in-laws, and अगर थोड़ा कुछ energy बच गया, then it is myself.
It should be the other way around, because जो थोड़ा अगर बच गया है, you are in doubt. But if you're taking good care, you understand that you are going to run your house more beautifully. Imagine if your energy is low. आप पूरे दिन में क्या दोगे अपने फैमिली को? आप खाना बनाओगे जैसे तैसे, your energy जो spread कर रहे हो, when we make faces or when we are tired, we keep mourning, we keep snapping out. What is this? This is not good. So इससे अच्छा है कि you do little कम, पहले अपने आप को time दो, and then you full day energetic, पूरा दिन. Because when I start my day in the morning, I go for my run before even मेरे घर के लोग उठते नींद में से. So I feel, wow, my day started beautifully. And you, हम लोग को क्या है ना, हम बच्चों को डिक्टेट करते हैं, ये करो वो मत करो. I never tell my kids anything. I'm just like a friend to them. You want to go to work, go. You want to become a lawyer, you become a lawyer. You want to become a coach, you become a coach. You should know what you want to do best. So don't dictate your terms. हम जो करेंगे हमारे बच्चे adopt karenge. So that's what, if you want to teach your children, you do first what you want them to do. Create your own discipline, give them some time. Automatically they will they'll
Right.
start taking over.
So practice what you preach is what you're saying, ma'am. If you want your kids to be successful, if you want them to take good care of themselves, you first emulate it so that the children copy you.
Correct.
Right. It was so good having you on my show, ma'am. And I urge you to put up more videos on YouTube so that you can inspire several more people. And definitely, I will be putting up all your social handles in the description below in this video so that my audience can connect with you, get inspired, right from young children to young women, middle-aged women, and senior citizens especially. It was lovely having you on my show, ma'am.
Thank you. And I want to say one more thing. This is a book that I have written, Grow Younger. So this is How Did I Turn Back the Clock at 60. This book is available on the Amazon, Flipkart, ebook, whatever. And whatever the funds come from this book goes for my Grow Younger work that I do for my seniors, because I don't charge any money. So I want everybody to buy this book so that, I keep growing, we grow together. And my
True.
mission is everybody's mission.
I definitely would promote this book. So, audience, grow young. We grow together and we grow younger together, is
Yeah.
what Mala ma'am professes. And her book is not commercial. She is donating all of the earnings on the book to a philanthropic cause, caring for senior citizens. And we know that in today's world, there are several senior citizens out there uncared for. I think all of us should join hands and help Mala ma'am in this noble cause. We definitely will take this forward, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me. Thank you.
It was
Take care.
great having you on Braintunes with Archana, ma'am. And we are looking forward to meeting you again with newer perspectives.
Sure. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Bye bye, ma'am.
Bye.